Blackout650 Gaming here, and welcome back to Viscera Cleanup Detail. So if you saw my mini thing, wow, my little mini sort of update-ish kind of thing, you'll notice, you'll know that I already tried to do a video on this, and it fell out of sync randomly. Oh, I missed a spot. Oops. And so I had to scrap the entire thing, which was just so great. I was just so happy about that. So yeah, now we're back, technically. This map is called Uprising. It is an actual game map. It is also new. So I've never been here before. Well, I had never been here before. So I already got rid of all of the blood that was up here and got rid of all the bodies. However, well, that's how I got rid of the bodies. Because the incinerator is down the stairs, but the bodies were not. Although there are some bodies downstairs. Now there's a lot more. So as I progress through the map, I'm gonna be it's about time. I'm gonna be moving the bodies about. But for the time being, we need to clean up the stairwell. So I guess I'll just start working with the bucket. I also said that I'm working on a project and it might be coming out today, along with this video. That is not going to happen unless it does happen, which I highly doubt. It's the footage and everything is being very difficult, and I didn't record it in a smart way. Fuck you. Just fantastic. Just fucking throw that down there. I don't fucking have any use for it. Oh, and I have a clean bucket right here. Great. Stay there. Don't be a fuck. Okay. I don't really know how I'm gonna go about this, but I guess I'll figure it out. And there's blood all up in here and down there and everywhere. There's also a robot, but you know, that's normal, right? So I guess I'll just hop down here and scooch this guy out of the way. We'll need this, but not right now. We can't carry it around along with everything else. It has to be its own independent thing. But let me show you how it works. So you take it and you overdo it. Shit. So you gotta not overdo it. I just did something like that. And it gets rid of the bullet holes. But yeah, as you can see, when you overdo it, yeah. It's very easy to overdo. Come on. There we go. I'm not entirely sure how exactly this is supposed to be doing what it's doing, but nobody really cares, so fuck it. I'm gonna need that bucket. Alright, so let me find a route to the incinerator. It's in here, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. I'll clean up what I can, which is not very much. Okay. Cool. Well, maybe I should just go grab a broom or something. And just sweep all the bodies that way. We'll clean up some of the footsteps and everything here along this way, and then we can kind of make a route into the incinerator room. That'll hopefully be easier. I walked past the bucket, didn't I? Yep. Okay. Just make it a little easier to get there without making more spots of blech. Oh boy. He's in a lot of pieces. Right. Oh, here's where we put the barrels. Alright, that's good. And here's a dead body. There we go. We can get started on some cleaning up here. Alright. These blow up. It's corrosive. That might actually be useful. Let me... Maybe not. Hold on. What if it's on fire? Alright, cool, fine, whatever. Just get in the box. Alright, cool. So I'll be doing that. I've got a bit of a path now, so we can take this guy and then open this back up, because now there's more space. Let me get that. Yeah, you fucker. Okay, and then we can just sort of... I'll bring the bucket. Actually, I think the bucket's pretty much used up now. Let me check. Alright. Let me go grab a different bucket. I'm leaving footprints everywhere. This thing is oozing. Fortunately, that doesn't actually do anything, but whatever. Okay. So I'm going to say now what the project is I'm working on, because, like I said, I highly doubt it's going to be finished today, but whatever. If anybody is familiar with the game Undertale, there's a song in it called Once Upon a Time. And it's a fairly simple song to play. And it's the only song I know on piano keyboard, whichever one you prefer. So I decided I would play it on guitar, bass, and keyboard. And have it all in one little video thing. That is proving to be very difficult. I've done something like that before. I did it with the, what game was that? Or not game. Song. It was, Starlight. The Slash one. I did it with that. But with that it was just drums and guitar. And I had a lot of space for that. For keyboard, drum, or, sorry, keyboard, you fucking... Gah. Fucking buckets. To do keyboard, guitar, and bass all in one shot has proven to be very difficult. And I have all the footage I need, but I don't think I'm going to be able to actually use footage. And I got keyboard and bass to be edited so it looks pretty damn nice. But the issue is I move throughout the entire thing, and I can't just cut out like a chunk because it doesn't look right at all. In fact, it looks absolutely stupidly dumb. Just like, you know, it would, because things aren't moving when they should be moving, and then other things appear and disappear, and it's just not a good time at all. And so now I'm going to try using something different. I was using Adobe Premiere. What's happening? Okay. I was just using Adobe Premiere and nothing else. Now I'm going to be trying, well, I tried to use After Effects, but I cannot figure out how to do that, so I'm going to have my sister help me with that, or I'll have to come up with some better way of shooting it so that it actually works. I can actually get all the things at once, but I still have the issue, like, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I don't know what something is like, oh, it's this. You hear something like sizzling or something. My latest thought is, just have everything in its own shot. Thank you for not tipping over. and just cut between them and all that crap. Which will be a bit of a pain in the ass to do, but it'll be a hell of a lot easier than editing the whole everything to have every existence of me on screen all at once, because that is not an easy thing to do, apparently. I mean, I don't mind editing. I think it's kind of fun sometimes. But that's just a little extreme. Whoa. Just like that mouse sensitivity just then. So, I'm probably going to have to re-record everything. Although I might be fine to keep the keyboard footage I have, because, I don't plan on moving all that much with the keyboard. I'm not carrying a body anymore. Come back. But, yeah. Shit. Okay. So yeah, that's what that project is. I do have another thing to talk about, though. If you've been around for a little bit, you'll know I did a couple videos, actually I think a total of 3 videos on SWAT 4 and SWAT 4's DLC. Well, not really, it wasn't DLC then, it was an expansion pack at the time. The Stechkov Syndicate. I did 1 video on that, and then 2 of the base game. That's, if I remember correctly. The reason I don't do those is because they don't record well. Like, it's not a frame rate thing or anything, it's... the game's window is just too small, and it makes everything look crappy, and I could just crop out the empty space around it, and call it good, and, like, make it larger and all that crap, but then it looks even crappier than it already does, because it really isn't a nice looking game, because it's from, like, 2000 or 2008 or something, I don't know. So, yeah, which really sucks, because it's an amazing game, and I'd love to be able to do some proper recording of it, but there's no good way of doing it. So, yeah, that's dead. It's been dead for a while. But, there's a game in production right now, and there's no release date. It's, like, very barely in production. I think it's a real small group of people working on it. But it's called, I can never remember. I had to look it up when I recorded this the first time. Oh, son of a bitch. What was it called? Ready or Not. Damn it. That's what it's called. It's called Ready or Not. Special Weapons and Tactics. That is the game that is being worked on right now, and will be a new and improved version of SWAT 4. And there's some footage of it right now, and it looks absolutely amazing. It's made in the Unreal Engine 4, I believe it is, and this is 3. I'm pretty sure this is Unreal 3. They're on to 4 now, if I remember correctly. And, I mean, this game looks pretty good. Graphics aren't maxed out, but it, looks pretty decent. Oh, hold on, I need to do something real quick. There, okay. I just have another point to make sure that this is still in sync. Because it's been for 15, pretty much 15 minutes now. And I just want to make sure this stays in sync now. And these things are heavy as fuck, apparently. They're so heavy. But yeah, that game looks amazing. And assuming it ever does come out, I am going to play the fuck out of it. Alright, looks like we've actually already gotten, like, most of the bodies taken care of now. At least we've gotten rid of quite a few. Nice, alright, let me go. Rinse this off. So, yeah, that's the latest in SWAT 4 style gaming news. Cannot wait for that. And then I should be getting my new pedals for racing games and whatnot. Should be getting those next month. I got an email recently saying that they were going to ship sooner than March 31st. Son of a bitch. It's now going to be February 20th that they're supposedly going to be shipping. So, alright, we got rid of the giant pile of bodies that was down here, and I don't even know if I can get rid of this with the mop. I don't remember exactly. I don't think I can. I think that's the laser thing. So, yeah, this is an interesting map. It's going to take a very long time. It is a 3-hour map, it says, so we'll be here a while. But you know what? That is going to do it for this video. Hopefully it's still in sync. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a like. I'll see you in the next video.